All right, we're here at Motorola in Sunnyvale, and I'm with Rick Osterloh. Rick, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
My name is Rick Osterloh. I'm Corporate Vice President for Android software and Motorola services. And we're here to introduce the Motorola Devour.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look at it. You guys just announced it last week, right?
Yes, indeed.
Awesome. Well, let's see what we got.
All right. Well, this new product should be coming out this quarter. It's a new Android phone, and it's based on the 1.6 Android release, also known as Donuts. It's going to be launched initially on Verizon, and you can see right here it's a side slider keyboard form factor. It's got a really nice keyboard with raised keys and a dedicated number row. The screen is a half VGA screen, so it's got pretty good resolution there. It also has Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth. There's 256 megs of RAM and 512 flash space, and then there's also expandable SD up to 32 gig. The phone runs on Verizon, as I mentioned before, so obviously Verizon customers who want the Moto Blur experience, which is a key part of this, will be able to get this phone. I really like it for a lot of reasons. One of the things that I like it the most about is it runs on the new Qualcomm 7627 chipset. So it's very fast, runs at 600 megahertz, and it's got a lot of speed improvements. You can see that touch really tracks well. You can move everything very quickly in the menus. When you open up, different widgets and applications, things pop very quickly. So I think that performance is one of the best parts about this. And of course, as many people who live in good Verizon coverage know, the network speed is really good as well. So the combination of the full package really makes for a nice user experience. For those who aren't familiar with Blur, I'll just give you a couple 2 seconds on that. Blur is a series of integrations with different social networks and messaging systems. You can see right up here there's a widget that lets you set your status, and you can change it to in a Devour demo. Hit post, and that'll update all your social networks straight away through the Moto Blur service. It'll integrate with MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, and many more. These two widgets here are also integrations with messaging and social services. This pushes your feeds down from Twitter, from MySpace, from Facebook, and it all appears in these widgets right here. So these happen to be feeds from Twitter, and this is coming from Facebook. So you get all these pushed directly to your device without having to do anything. And on each one of these, you can favorite it if it's a Twitter, or if someone comments on your status, you can see right here, this is someone commenting on a status I posted. Can we have a watch the Olympics day at work? If you click on the view all comments, you can see I wrote I love the Olympics, and someone wrote that they wanted to watch them, and I could comment back if I wanted real easily right in line. So this kind of deep integration with social services is a key part of the Blur experience. And then another key thing is in how we get messages from lots of different places. So we have sort of a unified messaging concept. You can get work email or POP, IMAP emails. We also do integrations with MySpace and Facebook and Twitter emails as well, so they all sort of come to your device. Same model, we put them in one place and make the experience focused around the content of the messages and not so much the applications, so you can really get sort of this one holistic feel. So a couple other things I'll point out here that are new. For those who haven't seen the navigation feature on Android, this is a great capability. You just go to the Maps application and hit Navigate, and what it'll show you is driving directions with voice navigation in sort of a pseudo 3D view. So this shows my location right here in the blue dot, and then it gives me route information from the office here up to Burlingame, which is just such a great tool. It also gives all this audibly, so you're listening to it while you're driving. It sort of takes away most of the need for a separate GPS navigation device. Of course, this phone comes with Market and all the great things that are in the Android marketplace. We also have a number of preloads like some of Verizon's important applications. And then something else we've developed for this phone, which is really neat, is the Motorola Phone Portal. And this lets you take a view right into your phone and from your PC, and you can connect through a bunch of different ways. But one of the best ways is through Wi-Fi, where if you just have Wi-Fi on both sides, you can actually see from your desktop computer all the contents on your phone. So you can see stuff like what's on your in your SMS inbox. You can see your recent call list right over here. If you like, you can check out your photos, and you can actually download these photos as well from the phone and put them somewhere if you'd like, or you can even edit them. That pops up a little photo editor, and that's a picture that was on my phone there. You can change some of your settings, and you can also see a lot of your contacts from your contacts list in here. So all this in combination is really cool. This is like a new capability and very easy to connect. You don't have to worry about cables if you don't want to, because it'll all connect over Wi-Fi, and that's something we're offering on the Devour first. And like all Android phones, of course, you can develop new applications for this phone, taking use of this great new processor, the Verizon network, taking advantage of Marketplace, which is available on this phone. And we're really excited about this Devour launch. We think a lot of people are going to love it for the performance and for Blur integration and for all the market applications you can get on the phone.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Rick, for your time.
You're welcome.
And for everybody that's watching, the best place to go for developing on this phone is developer.motorola.com. All right, talk to you guys later.
Thanks.